Hello learners, this is Ruchika Sharma from Cambridge International School, Dasua, again with a new video lesson of geography. I hope you all are studying at home and you all are participating in online quiz. So, as you know, we had started chapter 3 of your book, that is drainage, and we have already studied 3 parts of drainage. Today we are going to pursue that chapter with 4th part. Before that, as we always do, let's revise what you have done in last video lesson. So first topic that you covered in your previous video lesson is the Ganga river system. Then the Brahmaputra river system, the peninsular rivers started, and one of the peninsular river was covered, that is the Narmada Basin. If we talk about Ganga river system, then we all know the headwaters of the Ganga, called the Bhagirathi, is fed by the Gangotri glacier and joined by the Alaknanda at Devparag in Uttarakhand. At Haridwar, the Ganga emerges from the mountains onto the plains. The Ganga is joined by many tributaries from the Himalayas, a few of them being major rivers such as the Yamuna, the Ghaggar, the Gandhak and the Kosi. And even the main tributaries which come from the peninsular uplands are the Chambal, the Betwa and the Son. You can have a look at the location and movement of river Ganga. As just said, Ganga originates at Bhagirathi river, and from Allahabad onwards the Ganga river along with its tributaries flow eastwards in West Bengal. Before entering the Bay of Bengal, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra rivers together form the largest delta of the world, which is covered with dense forests called the Sundarbans. The total length of the Ganga river from source to mouth is about 2500 kilometers. After Ganga river system, we had covered the Brahmaputra river system. The Brahmaputra river rises from a glacier in Kailas range of the Himalayas. The place is towards the east of Mansarovar Lake. With a total length of about 2900 kilometers, the Brahmaputra is one of the longest rivers of the world and passes through Tibet, India and Bangladesh. Again, you can have a look at the location and movement of river Brahmaputra. The Brahmaputra river flows eastwards from its location of origin in southern Tibet for about 1800 kilometers. On reaching the Namcha Barwa, it takes a U-turn towards the south. The river cut across the eastern Himalayas through the Dihang Gorge. Here the main river is joined by the Dihang from the north and the Lohit from the south. They together make Brahmaputra river in Arunachal Pradesh and Assam. So, this was all about the Brahmaputra river system. Then you had studied the peninsular rivers. They were divided into 2 types of rivers, the east flowing rivers and the west flowing rivers. The east flowing rivers of the peninsular India are the Mahanadi, the Godavari, the Krishna and the Kaveri rivers, while the west flowing rivers of the peninsular India are the Narmada, the Tapi and numerous small streams originating from the western side of the Western Ghats. We had done only one basin among peninsular rivers, that is the Narmada Basin. The Narmada river is the largest of all the west flowing rivers of the peninsular India. It originates in Madhya Pradesh and flows westwards through a rift valley between the Vindhya range in the north and the Satpura range in the south. The total length of the Narmada river is about 1300 km. The Narmada river forms a picturesque gorge in the Marble Rocks and the Dhuandhar waterfall near Jabalpur. This was all that you had studied in previous video lesson. Today we are going to do all the remaining peninsular rivers of India. So let's have a look at the list that we are going to do today. The topics that we are going to do are the Tapi Basin, the Godavari Basin, the Mahanadi Basin, the Krishna Basin and the Kaveri Basin. So let's get started. The Tapi Basin rises in the Satpura ranges in the Betul district of Madhya Pradesh. It also flows in a rift valley parallel to the Narmada, but it is much shorter in length. Its basin covers parts of Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat and Maharashtra, as you can see in the picture. The Tapi is the second largest west-flowing river of the peninsular India. Its total length is about 720 kilometers, or basically 724 kilometers. You can have a look at the main features of Tapti or Tapi river given in the slide. The Purna river is the main tributary of Tapi river basin, which joins the main stream on its left bank near Bhusawal. The river flows westward and near Khandwa Burhanpur Gap, Tapi and the Narmada rivers come close to each other. The Tapi river, as already told you, flows in a rift valley with Satpura range to the north and the Ajanta range to the south. Before the city of Surat, it makes an estuary and merges into the Gulf of Khambat. The river is navigable from the sea for about 30 kilometers. The drainage basin of Tapti river covers parts of Surat, Burhanpur, Bhusawal, Jalgaon and other cities. Have a look at the main features. Students, after studying the Tapi Basin, let's read about the Godavari River Basin. The Godavari is the largest peninsular river. It rises from the slopes of the Western Ghats in the Nasik district of Maharashtra. It drains into Bay of Bengal. Its drainage basin is also the largest among the peninsular rivers. The basin covers parts of Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha and Andhra Pradesh, as you can see in the picture given. Now let's read about another name given to the Godavari River Basin. Students, due to its large size and extent, the Godavari River is often referred to as the Vridganga or Dakshin Ganga. The Godavari River causes heavy floods in its lower course. The river is navigable up to a distance of about 300 km from its mouth. Now, let's read the main features of this basin. The total length of the Godavari River is about 1500 km. From its place of origin, the Ganga River flows eastwards and receives a large number of tributaries both on its left and right banks. Now let's read about its main tributaries. The Manjara or the Manjara is the only important tributary on the right bank. The main tributaries on the left bank of the river are the Penganga, the Vradha, the Venganga, the Indravati and the Sabri. The Godavari River forms a large delta before flowing into the Bay of Bengal. Now you can have a moment to look at the list of tributaries given here. The next peninsular river is the Mahanadi Basin. The Mahanadi rises in the highlands of Chhattisgarh. It flows through Odisha to reach the Bay of Bengal. Its drainage basin is shared by Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, and Odisha. You can have a look at the map given. Actually, the Mahanadi is an important river of peninsular India. It has its origin in the northern foothills of Dandakarnya. The Mahanadi river originates in the Raipur district of Chhattisgarh. The upper course of the Mahanadi river lies in the Chhattisgarh plain, which is surrounded by the hills on the north, west and south. Thus, a large number of tributaries join the main river. From the place of origin, the Mahanadi river flows in the northeast direction and turns southwards. On reaching eastern Ghats, the river flows through a narrow gorge, and finally the Mahanadi river flows into Bay of Bengal and forms a delta near its mouth. Learners, you have already studied three river basins of the peninsular rivers, that is the Tapi river, the Godavari Basin and the Mahanadi Basin. Now let's learn about the Krishna Basin. Rising from a spring near Mahabaleshwar, the Krishna flows for about 1400 kilometers and reaches the Bay of Bengal. Its drainage basin is shared by Maharashtra, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. You can see in the picture. Actually, the Krishna river is the second largest of the east flowing rivers of peninsular India. The important tributaries joining the Krishna river are the Konya, the Ghat Prabha, the Malprabha, the Bhim, the Musi, the Tungabhadra. The Krishna river forms a large delta which appears to merge with the delta of Godavari river. This was all about the Krishna river basin. Students, the only basin left for today is the Kaveri Basin. The Kaveri rises in the Brahmagiri range of the Western Ghats and it reaches the Bay of Bengal in Tamil Nadu. Its basin drains parts of Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Actually, the Kaveri river is the most sacred in South India and is popularly called the Ganga of the South. As I told you, it originates from the Brahmagiri range in the Western Ghats. It flows eastwards for a distance of about 800 km before flowing into the Bay of Bengal. The catchment area of the Kaveri river receives rainfall both from the southwest and the northeast monsoon winds. Thus, the Kaveri river carries enough water almost throughout the year. The main tributaries joining the Kaveri river are the Hemavati, the Lakpavani, the Shimsa and the Arakwati on the left bank, and the Lakshman Tirath, the Kabni, the Bhavani and the Amarvati on the right bank. The Kaveri river starts forming a delta from a place which is about 16 km away, Tiruchtirapalli. The dispute about the sharing of the Kaveri river water between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu has affected the friendly relations between the two neighboring states. One important aspect of the Kaveri River Basin is the biggest waterfall of India. The Kaveri River descends from the South Karnataka plateau and forms the second biggest waterfall in India, that is the Siva Samudram waterfall. You can see in the picture. So students, today we have learned about peninsular rivers. One river basin, Narmada, was already done, and we have studied rest 5 river basins of peninsular rivers. The other important east flowing rivers of the peninsular India are from north to south the Brahmi, the Subarnarekha, the Peneru, and others. The west flowing rivers of the peninsular India are smaller as compared to east flowing rivers. The two major west flowing rivers are the Narmada and the Tapi. The other rivers include the Sabarmati, the Mahi, the Luni, the Bharatpuzha. Many small streams originating in the western Ghats flow swiftly westward into the Arabian Sea. Now let's recapitulate what we have learned today. First of all, we did the Tapi Basin. The Tapi rises in the Satpura range in the Betul district of Madhya Pradesh. Its basin covers parts of Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat and Maharashtra. Then we had done the Godavari Basin. The Godavari is the largest peninsular river. It rises from the slopes of the Western Ghats in the Nasik district of Maharashtra. Its length is about 1500 km and it drains into Bay of Bengal. The basin covers parts of Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. And it is also known as Dakshin Ganga. After Dakshin Ganga, we had done the Mahanadi Basin. The Mahanadi rises in the highlands of Chhattisgarh. It flows through Odisha to reach the Bay of Bengal. The length of the river is about 860 kilometers. And if we talk about the Krishna Basin, rising from a spring near Mahabaleshwar, the Krishna flows for about 1400 km and reaches the Bay of Bengal. The drainage basin is shared by Maharashtra, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. Last but not the least, we have done today the Kaveri Basin. The Kaveri rises in the Brahmagiri range of the Western Ghats and it reaches the Bay of Bengal in Tamil Nadu. Total length of the river is about 760 kilometers. Its basin drains parts of Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Besides these major rivers, there are some smaller rivers flowing towards the east. Moreover, the river Kaveri makes the second biggest waterfall in India, known as Siva Samudram. The hydroelectric power generated from the falls is supplied to Mysore, Bangalore and the Kolar goldfield. Students, we have to take care of the fact that no doubt 71% of the world's surface is covered with water, but 97% of this is salt water. Therefore, we are only left with 3% water that is available as fresh water, and out of it 3/4 is trapped as ice. So we are only left with limited and very limited amount of fresh water with us. In our next video lesson, we will talk about river pollution and role of rivers in the economy. That's it for today. Keep learning and keep it in touch. Thank you so much.